In this video, I'm going to try and help you make up your mind between two of the most popular entry-level pressure washers on the market today. So on the left-hand side here, I have the Karcher K2, which is the entry level of the Kärcher series. And on this side, I have the EasyAquatak 110, which is the entry level in that series. Now, there's not that much difference between these two. When it comes to price, they're quite similar. Sometimes the Aquatak is actually cheaper because of how it is sold. Usually this is bundled with some other stuff to make it more expensive. But in the second-hand market, for instance, the price of these two are pretty much identical. Now, I'm going to go through the specs really quickly. For some people, the specs are the deal breakers, and if one of them has something that you want and the other one doesn't, then it's obvious, right? All right, so let's start with the look and feel. Now this one, I love the color scheme. Personally, I prefer this color scheme. It looks more sort of professional and more serious, if you know what I mean. It just seems to be of a higher quality just because of the color scheme of that sort of dark garden green and red. It also sort of seems to mean business, whereas this one is a little bit fun, quite sort of has the feel of something that is made to be understood easily and is supposed to be user friendly or have you. This just looks like it would be more serious and do better than this one by just judging by the looks. But again, we know that we can't judge the book by its covers, because actually you might be surprised that this performance is actually quite good as well. Now let's talk about the weight. They weigh about the same depending on what accessories you have suspended on the body. The weight is about the same, so you're not going to have problems with that. When it comes to storage, the Bosch does better with storage because actually you store pretty much all of the accessories away on the body. You can just lift it, carry away, put this on the shelf and forget about it. This, on the other hand, also can sit on the shelf, but it has to then sit flat this way, and then it just takes more space. It's a little bit more sort of clunky to like put on the shelf, but it does sit on the floor in the corner of your room much better. And yes, I give the storage to this, but this does store nicely as well, but not on the shelf. Okay, let's talk about ergonomics and portability. Now, I'll give that to the Kärcher because it's got the tires. Now, if you're using this to clean and you have to move around a lot, let's say you're doing a car and you have to move around the car, especially considering that the supplied hose is not that long. Again, I'll talk about that in a minute. Then you have to sort of carry the whole thing along with you. That could be a little bit clunky, whereas this has not only the tires, it also has this extendable handle here that makes just moving around a lot easier while you're actually doing your cleaning. So I'm going to hand that to the Kärcher hands down. Now, when it comes to the cable, they're about the same length. People complain about both of them being a little bit short. I mean, depending on what you're doing, and some people don't have electric socket outside the house, but you can use adapters for those, so that's fine. So that's a tie when it comes to the electricity cables. Now, this is another one I'm going to hand to the Kärcher straight away because it's just night and day. And this is the water hose. The one that comes with the Aquatak is a little bit short, is much shorter than the one that comes with the Kärcher. So that's a 2-meter cable, and this one is a 5-meter cable. So more than twice the length of the one that comes with the Aquatak, which is a massive deal for people who are cleaning cars or larger surface areas. Just the length of the hose is a thing. Again, you can resolve that by buying third party as long as you buy the quality one. Now, what about the accessories? For both of them, they do have accessories. There's a third market accessories. There is official accessories. So in terms of official accessories, I'll tie them up as a drawer. In terms of third party, the Kärcher appears to have more third-party accessories. It's just more compatible with other stuff. I don't know if it's just been around for longer. They're both German brands as far as I can tell, but who knows? I'll give the accessories overall to the Kärcher. Another thing why I give the accessories crown to the Kärcher is this is actually also, this has an app, okay? There's an app, a mobile app that you can download. Maybe this one does by the time you're watching this video, but at the point of making this video, there is no app for the Bosch, but there's an app that allows you to, tell it what you want to do with the Kärcher, and it tells you what tools to use, what settings to have it at, what accessories to use, how much water, for how long, etc. It gives you all the information you need, whether you're doing a car, patio, whatever. So I think that the Kärcher people are concentrating on ease of use, okay? And user friendliness. That goes to the Kärcher hands down. Again, which goes to the next category, user-friendliness. Again, I'll give it to the Kärcher because there's so much more information on the internet, on the apps, etc., on what to do and how to do with this. Now, in terms of power, this one here is a 1,300 watt engine machine, whereas this is 1,400 watts. So in terms of practical use, you're not going to see that much of a difference between 1,400 and 1,300 watts for most jobs that you're going to do in the house, okay? At the extremities, this might edge it out a little bit with a little bit more power. But again, for patios and cars, you're not going to need that much power anyway, and you're not going to feel the difference. So even though technically the Kärcher takes the crown, in reality, it's about a draw. In terms of the pressure though, the maximum pressure of both of them are exactly the same at 110 bars. That's the max pressure. So again, it's a tie for both of them. In terms of water flow, the EasyAquatak has a 300 liter per hour flow, whereas the Kärcher has a 360 liter per hour water flow. For water flow, this is a lot better. So it's going to perform better when larger volumes of water are needed to blast through a lot of dirt. So you're cleaning a fence or a wall or something like that. I think the Kärcher is going to do a lot better in that. You're going to see the difference between 360 and 300 in terms of water flow. In terms of cost, I alluded to that in the beginning. Actually, I'm going to give the crown to the EasyAquatak because you're going to find more deals for whatever reason on the EasyAquatak. Even on Amazon, they tend to be a little bit cheaper now and again. They get better deals, etc. So the king for that is the Bosch. Now, personally, which do I prefer? Like I said before in the beginning, I love the look and feel of this. I have a shed with shelves and this stores beautifully on it. So that's another benefit. The accessories store away better with the Bosch as well. As you can see, let me just turn it around. Actually, I didn't show you this. The nozzles actually store away in here quite nicely. So everything is beautifully compact and designed to be stored away on a shelf or somewhere small, whereas this one isn't. So those are the pros with this one that I absolutely love. But the pros of this that I love sort of outweigh the pros of this one, which is why I prefer to use this one, okay? I love the app, I love the accessories list, and I love this ergonomic portability of it. Just in use, it just feels so much better to use the Kärcher, in my opinion. It feels more secure to be in this position, actually, upright rather than laying flat. If, you know, water just seems to be, there's a lot more gap between the electric part of the device from the ground, then this one seems a bit low to the ground. Just in practical use, this just feels better for me to use again. And another benefit, of course, is the length of the hose for the Kärcher is a deal breaker for me. So I love the Kärcher the best. I also have bought a lot of accessories for the Kärcher, which I'm going to make another video about. So if you're interested in that, make sure you say yes in the comment section, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.